Hey folks, I don't have a lot to add. That was really good. Look, at the end of the day though, mercantilism often has a bad name, but there are real reasons for doing it. What is the point of mercantilism? What do you want? You want to have national strength. How do you get national strength? Well, you have a trade surplus. You sell more out there than you buy, and you get a trade surplus. Your currency strengthens. It's basically you want to create wealth accumulation. So whether it's the Spaniards in the 1617 and part of the 1800s, or whether it's the UK after that, or whether it was the French under Colbert, this has been happening around the world for a very long time. To piggyback on what Carl mentioned, we face a big problem in the United States. And the problem is that we have, as he mentioned, outsourced our manufacturing. And so when we talk about critical minerals or copper or whatever, something Carl knows quite a lot about, what happens? Well, you can't just have a mine in the absolute sense. You have to have entire industries around it. And perhaps part of the reason why the United States doesn't care as much about copper and nickel around the world is that we don't have the manufacturing. And we don't have the manufacturing because in America, our companies live on quarterly earnings reports and our CEOs make money on very short-term sighted goals. Our members of Congress, as Congressman Pitteger can attest, are operating on 2-year election cycles. And so we lack the long-term strategy that we need to make good decisions. And, well, here we are. What's happened in China over the last 20 or 30 years has been remarkable. With a limitless pool of inexpensive labor and very low taxes, they enticed American companies to come. But little by little, in the time I lived there, the noose got tighter around these American companies, to the point where now they're captive. And I'll give you an example of what captive means. Germany's largest car plants outside of Europe are in China. Part one. Part two, Germany is about to open the floodgates for Chinese electric vehicles in an ultimate act of self-sabotage, as far as I'm concerned. Why on earth would Germany allow the Chinese electric vehicles to come in? Let me give you a little bit of context here. China has a car company, it's called Xiaomi. Xiaomi makes a car that looks like a Porsche Panamera. It is a really nice car. It goes very fast, it's got it drives well, and it's like, I don't know, $19,000. When those cars come to Europe, it is going to destroy what's left of European manufacturing. And you ask yourself, why would Germany do that? It doesn't make any sense. Well, the reason is because Volkswagen has its largest car, the car plant, ironically, is in Xinjiang province, where you've got a lot of very bad treatment of the local Muslim population, let's just say. Mercedes has its largest car plant. So China has told Volkswagen, hey guys, you're either lobbying the German government or who knows, we may close your plant. And so this is not just mercantilist policies, but it's also leverage being used to its highest effect. I'll stop there and I think we'll leave it open for questions. Is that all right?